Good morning to you all. So my car's in for a service and an MOT, and the fabulous folk at Robbins and Day Citroen in Manchester have given me another fabulous loan car. And if you recall my video from last year, it was the Peugeot 208, the new style 208, and this time it's a Citroen C4. But this thing is a bag of magic tricks. Well, first things first is I've only just walked up to the car with the key and it's just unlocked itself. I didn't actually press any buttons. Okay, that's the first. The second thing that hugely puzzled me was, bearing in mind that I've spent all my life driving a manual, was the lack of the gear stick, which then obviously realised, well, duh, it's an automatic. But let me explain a bit further. So okay, I've never driven an auto, I admit, it's always been a manual. So yeah, like normal, park, reverse, neutral drive, manual, as in the flappy paddles, which I do find quite fun. But mainly this one here, this assist button, what I found is a car actually tracks onto the car in front at a set distance, it accelerates, it brakes, but it also steers, so it's kind of semi-autonomous. But before I get into that, let me just give you a little bit of a tour of the car. So seats are nice, comfortable, a few stains on this particular one, but that's probably because it's a loan car. Relatively stylish. Oh, am I seeing a... What's this? What's this? What the living hell is that? Okay, there's probably a perfect explanation for that. What's this? Okay, more jiggery pokery. Weird storage cubby. Okay, that's a bit more realistic. I'm not quite sure what that is. Okay, dual climate. Let me just zoom in here so there's no shaking. So, dual climate for me and for the passenger. Whilst charging. Nice storage. 12 volt. Drive modes, sport. Selector. Or, you press these. Electric parking. Brake. Glove box. Armrest storage, relatively deep. TFT screen there and there. Let me just show you. What's going on here now? How do I? My apologies. Okay. Screen one. I'll try and get my phone to focus nicely. If this phone will behave. That's quite nice. The little LEDs just the back there, just to give a little bit of a illumination. And round to the other side. Front and back electrics. And electric wing mirrors which fold in when you lock the car. So that's it. That's about it. Just about quality. Yeah, relatively soft touch. Materials feel okay. A little bit of decent quality there. Yeah, seems pretty well screwed on. The steering wheel feels okay. This feels a bit cheap and tacky. The flappy paddles. Everything else though feels relatively okay and well screwed on. Oh, what's this? SOS. The screen, what do you get? What do you get for toys? Let's have a look. Citroen. Can I turn these blowers down? How do I turn the blowers down? Oh, it's quite a long load, to be fair. Maybe that's just done a reset. Ooh. Do you know, I find with Citroen's infotainment systems to be a little bit glitchy like this. I've had this before on my C3 Aircross. Okay, we're in. We'll forgive you. So temperature goes there for the driver, temperature goes there for the passenger. Oh, look, we're still playing around with this Citroen. Crazy, crazy touchscreen temperatures. But to be fair, you can do that, to be fair. Okay, what we got? Car. No, that doesn't. Oh, yes, it's slow. It's a little bit slow. Start, stop, parking sensors, traction control, automatic. Headlight dipping. Okay, what we got here? Okay, this is what we're after. So we've got a phone, we've got music, we've got a lens that's struggling to blimmin' focus. Let's try again. Navigation, climate, music, so it's pretty much standard stuff, isn't it? That's what we just saw. Music, and that's going to be the DAB radio and everything like that, I imagine. Which again, it's quite slow, isn't it? It's quite slow. Navigation, I've not tried that yet, but I will do shortly. And then obviously the front screen there, we've got a few things going on, which I imagine all come into line with these buttons, and the buttons where we've got for the cruise control, the distance selector, the drive assist, which is partial autonomous driving. I'm not sure what that is. Pause and play, probably pause and play. This is phone, yeah. Okay, volume, track selector for the stereo, I'm imagining, and phone, yeah, simple as. So that is pretty much it in the interior. But what I need to do is I need to go out and try and play with it, as in drive with it, and you can watch me drive. So I say the word driving, I say it loosely. Right, okay. What the heck? Get that right now. Fuck, do you want the back one? Oh, it's got no back wheel thing. Right, okay, let's do this. So I've got to keep telling myself to make this leg redundant. Again, slow. Very, very, very slow. Right, okay. Reverse, please, car. Ooh, to hear that noise would rattle. Ooh, that's not very good, is it? That's the only trouble when you get Citroens, with the utmost respect to them. Oh, that's good. See this? There, you got to question build quality a little bit sometimes. Right, okay. Kind of draws a map of where you were, I think. Right, okay, that'll do. Drive. Right, don't use this leg, don't use this leg. I'm used to driving a manual all of the time, as you can probably tell. It's comfortable. It's really, really comfortable, but C4s and Citroens in general are known for being very, very, very comfortable cars. Very, very smooth. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I bought the C3 Aircross, was because it's just a super smooth car. Not great when you chuck them around a corner, they don't like that, because the suspension is quite soft. Steering's really light. I like that. I had an Audi A1 once and the steering was very, very heavy and I didn't like that. Whereas with this Citroens, I find in general the steering just very, very light. keep telling myself not to use my left leg because I don't have a clutch. Right, okay, cruise. So I put cruise on to 30 and then I put drive assist on. So now that's come up green, I can feel the car keeping me track in line. Holy shit, that's great. Is it doing it? Yes, it's doing it. It's doing it. Do you see that? I made that correction. It made that correction. I'll keep the hands on the wheel. It's telling me off. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. It's so cool. I really like that. I really do like that, actually. See, okay, car in front. Is that going to brake? Oh shit, I'm going to do it. I'm not quite confident enough to trust it, but I'll take it on the motorway just to give it more of a go. There's a rattle coming from down there, and this is like a new 21 plate car, which is quite surprising. It's smooth though, to be fair. It's probably one of the most smoothest cars I've ever driven. And the steering's really light. What's the light for acceleration? I don't know. Not appropriate time to be a boy racer. Do you buy a Citroen though to be a boy racer? No, I really don't think you do. But then again, do you want to be a boy racer all of your life? Isn't that like a 20s to 30s thing? Then you just grow out of it. I don't know. There's no poisonous. Yeah, it's smooth. Cruise control on. Increase the speed up to 60. Whoa. Actually, it's got quite good acceleration. Do people not kill themselves playing with the cars? Right, okay, so now I'm tracked on. Keep hands on the wheel. It's on the wheel. My hands are on the wheel. But I think the Nissan does something like this, the Nissan Duke, with the Pro Pilot. So if I increase my... No, it doesn't matter because it's adaptive cruise control. I just set the distance between the wagon in front and then it maintains the distance. So it's at this moment and it's gonna just brake and maintain this distance behind the van and steer. And I can feel the steering wheel quite weighty. It's keeping me like nicely proportioned between the two lines. But I want to go into this lane, so let me just accelerate to indicate this lane. So as I take the wheel, that goes grey, and then I reactivate it, and that goes green. It's smooth. It's really, really smooth. Keep hands on the wheel. It's telling me off. But I sometimes think all these toys are a bit of a distraction. I'm stuck behind a wagon, but it's maintaining the distance and it's steering. Keep hands on the wheel. But it's quite a subtle reminder to keep the hands on the wheel. It's not like a real naggy reminder. So I'm going to go back on the motorway again. Okay, so we're back on. Let's activate it all again. Symbols come on. Just till I get out on the actual motorway, I'll take control. Yeah, increase really nice. I can imagine on a really long trip. We've done some really long trips this year. We did Scotland and we did Cornwall. So we literally drove the length of Britain, Great Britain, and something like this I think would be really useful. Just increase the speed a touch. Again, see it's just turning on this corner. Amazing. Really amazing. Keep hands on the wheel, little blue warning comes up first. It actually lets you take your hands off the wheel for about 10 seconds before it starts to nag. So I'm going to come off now, let's disable it, and take off the cruise because we want to slow right back. And there you have it. Absolutely brilliant. Very impressed with that. It's actually worth noting that it works at quite a low speed too. I mean, I just came off a set of lights there. It wasn't going barely 15 miles an hour, and it's just tracked onto the car in front and would happily, you know, put the brakes on for me. Well, yeah, there you go. See, yeah, that's brilliant. Again, 25 miles an hour, and it's just happily steering. Well, I want that, thank you. I think when it loses the white lines, it starts to struggle a bit, but obviously that's understandable. So the exterior of the car, I quite like some of the little details on the lights there, and the wee little red things down on the bumper. It's quite funky looking. So I'll just show you rear space as well. And you can also see the depth of the seats while I'm here. And this is obviously the view from the back. In the back as well, the passengers can adjust the flow of the air, and also you've got a couple of USB ports, which is great if people want to charge some gadgets. So that's about it. I don't know really what else to show you. I apologise for my over excitement at times, but bearing in mind, like I said from the start of the video, I've never driven an automatic, and I am actually genuinely interested in buying a car that has this steering capability. So today was like a giant toy for me, really, just to play with things and just see how I feel about maybe one day getting a car with lane assist and the active cruise control, just a step up from the car I've got. I'm quite impressed with this particular car. It's very smooth, it's very comfortable, it feels quite well built. There's a couple of weird noises going on, which I'd be a little bit concerned about, but maybe it's just this particular one. And the seats are pretty nice as well. It drives well, it brakes really good. I feel safe in it. I'm not sure other road users will feel safe, especially with me playing with these buttons. But yeah, that's it. Citroen C4. So let me see what Melissa thinks, because I need to pick her up from work soon. So let's see her first impressions of the car, see what she thinks.
And another one.
We got another keyring. Oh, posh keyring.
Another keyring.
Posh keyring. We got a little Citroen C4 given for free to tempt us to buy one, and some sweets. But what did you think to it?
It's very nice. What's that? That's C4 automatic.
That was an automatic one,
Oh,
because it didn't have a jiggy sticky.
this that C4 is very dangerous.
Did you not like it?
I like it, that car, but be careful if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Be careful for driving, it's very dangerous. It's very weird. You know, if you buy that car, you need to think 10,000 times.
It's too automated. It's like the technology's not quite there, is it?
Yeah, this is, you know, if you're driving like this, manual, and you go into automatic,
Get used to it a bit.
yeah, you need to use to it before you drive.
Yeah, because there's a lot of distractions on it.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
That's it.
But anyway,
It's not bad. Well, it's not a bad car, C4, but too low down.
too low down. We like our little our Citroen Aircross. But anyway, thanks for watching as always. And look, Robins and Day, that's where we went. They're always very, very good there. I have to say, Robins and Day in Salford, if you're watching this, you always give us good service.
This is the address.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so. Oh yeah. There you go. Address and phone number.
That's a very good.
They're very good there. They look after us there, don't they?
Mm.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. The Citroen C4, not Aircross. I keep saying Aircross. The Citroen C4 baby version. Thank you, guys. Take care. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.